All right, next question on the Reddit AMA. User Throwaway Name a Day asks, do you think that some of the more outlandish conspiracy theories you see online, this subreddit included, about ancient cults, UFOs, the occult, and secret advanced technology, actually do more to help the international banking cartel continue to perpetuate their financial schemes by deterring otherwise serious researchers from studying what is really hidden at the top of the financial pyramid? Do you think that elements of the intelligence agencies owned by the global banking monopoly are partially behind these outlandish theories? Are the international banking system, as the international banking is slowly being revealed as the pyramid scheme that it is, how do you suggest people involved within the establishment media approach these subjects while avoiding the psychological traps set in the mind of others by these ideas? Thank you for the in-depth question. I think it's an important one because it touches on some very important topics that I think we all need to be aware of when we're exploring these types of alternative ideas, which is, of course, there are false ideas that are put out there for a lot of different reasons to discredit people, to get people tracing trails that don't exist. Let's pick one phenomenon in particular, the UFO phenomenon. UFOs exist, unidentified flying objects exist, but that does not necessarily mean that they are aliens from another galaxy or something of that nature. It could, and in my opinion, very likely is just the cover for various testing for various technologies that the military-industrial complex likes to keep up its sleeve, and for other aspects of the police state. And there was an interesting phenomenon a few years ago with some Homeland Security blimps that were caught on camera, and CNN ran with it, and I think even Larry King was talking about it. Is this aliens? Are aliens visiting the planet? Clearly a Homeland Security blimp. Clear footage exists of the blimp, and then you compare that to the photos of the blimps that they announced openly that they were starting to launch to keep their eyes in the skies 24/7 on the mere peons down below, and yet still CNN baffled. Oh, is it a UFO? What is this? So again, I think that there is, and when you look at specifically again at the idea of the alien invasion idea, it's interesting to note that many of the people who are promoting that idea tend to be people like presidents, like President Reagan, like President Clinton, have been on TV talking about this at various points. So I'm going to collect a lot of that information into a future podcast episode on this subject specifically, because I really do think that there is something to the Operation Bluebeam, the Project Bluebeam idea. Whether or not it is necessarily Bluebeam, whether that's real or not, I think something like that is very much what can happen, which is to use these types of things as a cover for real real secret work that goes on in the secret weapons program, the secret space program, the other things that exist, the breakaway civilization, as Catherine Austin Fitts talks about. Again, I don't think it has anything to do with aliens visiting Earth so much as it does, some people in charge of things here who are running things in a much bigger way. Obviously, a lot more to be said about that, so I hope you'll stay tuned for the upcoming episode on that.